Bang! Neeves Knives, I'm Jared, and here we have a Vanguard knife, and we have the Vanguard breaker here in magnet cut steel with the titanium frame lock. Beautiful titanium frame lock. Beautiful blade, too, in the magnet cut. I think this might be aluminum. I'm not sure. Maybe titanium, but hand satin. Beautiful finish. I had some smudges on it because I was messing with it, so get you a good look at it. Beautiful satin. Nice thin geometry with a fairly robust spine, so it's going to have that balance there. I love this gold titanium with the Damascus pivot collars. And then this clip, I think, is a perfect clip for this knife because, the ramp could be just a tiny bit higher, but it seems like it works really well in and out of like just regular jeans, which I have on right now. It's like perfect. If they're super thick jeans, you might have to just barely fight it a little bit. Not too bad though. Titanium back spacer. You can see it says M cut for magnet cut. It just makes it smaller for them to place in, tighter areas. I know they gave me the choice whether or not I wanted to put CPM magnet cut, M cut, whatever, or just magnet cut. So we have a reverse flicking knife here and thumb. Both of them work extremely well. As you can see, this thing is very, very smooth. Very comfortable in the hand. You can choke up right to that edge. I do have a couple little negatives, but all in all, pinch grips are going to be good. The tip is a little bit higher than I tend to prefer, but it's still fairly easy to get to. And a lot of people don't mind this height of a tip because, if they're opening up a box or something like that, it's not really mattering so much unless if you're doing on a flat surface doing a utility cut. But when you're going around a box or whatever, it's not going to matter. So it's good. And then you also have this belly right here to cut down on a flat surface. So, and then with this thickness coupled with this width, it is nice and chunky in the hand, like very comfortable. It's very effective in the hand. I feel like I could bear down on it long term in just about any direction. The titanium is not milled. Oh no, it is milled out. Sorry, it is milled out on this side. This side has one little pocket over here, but the weight it's got some weight. Not horrible. It's not bad. I like a little weight, so to me, it just feels a little bit more premium. Let's talk about this action really quick. So the whole deployment does have a chamfer around the edge, but it's still really easy to get to. I prefer no chamfer, but in this case, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't feel it affecting it, but on other knives, you do. This one has good access to a hole, whether you're using your nail or the skin. Good access to that lock bar. You got a steel lock bar insert that's only on one side, so you don't see it on this side. Nice lockup. Rock solid. Centering is pretty good. Yeah, really good. I'll say this. This is my negatives really quick. One, the detent is a little late. For a non-flipper tab knife, like, it's going to be just fine because you can just drop it down to your finger like that. And you can stop it earlier if you want, like right there, by just holding up higher, but you will hit the detent right there. However, it is, or does have, a nice large ramp on there. So it's very easy, just a tiny hint of influence, and it's just going to go past it like it's not there. So it's a good, if you're going to have a nice smooth ramp, a detent ramp. Basically, a detent ramp is just where the detent right here goes up onto the blade, so it doesn't go click, click, like this, where you disengage it, and then right now it's on the detent, and it pops over. So this is very smooth because there's a ramp. Typically, I want a ramp to start way back here, so by the time I get down here, by the time I get to here, it's already past it. But this one, I say it's fine, but it'd be nice if it was a little bit earlier. Next thing is the sharp control and plunge grind. You know, you guys already knew that was coming because this is like the worst example where the edge is hitting a tapering plunge grind that moves back here. They should have just opened it up, just a little tiny half a moon right there. That would have gave me room to put my own edge on it and lower back. And then here's the next thing really quick, and we'll kind of tie in together. The edge is not the sharpest here. So this is a knife I 100% am going to want to sharpen. It did not come sharp. It's a very high edge angle. And because of that super high edge angle, it's not sharp. So to me, I got to sharpen this. I would never not want to sharpen this. So I already am looking at the first sharpening. I'm going to get a smile right here. Is it going to be horrifying? Not, yes. I mean, to me a little bit, because it's going to cut back into there. It's going to look ugly. I can easily take a Dremel with a round bit and go right there, or like a carbide cutting bit and just make like a little moon right there. Then it'll be fine. But I just wish they did it from the factory. You know, yeah, just separate the edge from the plunge grind, guys, because that's, you got to think about the life of the knife. Think about the future of the knife. What's going to happen when it leaves your shop? What's going to happen when it gets into the hands of the person that's going to use it? What if I don't even want to use it? I might not want to, but I might want to put my own edge on it just, you know, to show it off. I personally don't carry a knife unless if it's super sharp. So, you know, I got a reputation to keep. So because of that, you know, I like to have a nice sharp edge, but you know, it just seems like such a simple thing from factories. Like I said, this one does not have anything in the way, so it's easy to do yourself. So that does make it a little bit better. All in all, I think it's a badass knife. I do like it quite a bit. I think Vanguard's doing an amazing job. I think they are killing it overall. I think that they have a very, very bright future designing knives and, you know, getting, you know, a bunch of knives out here into our hands. And this is just another great example. You know, maybe I need to do a Vanguard knife collection video because they've been putting them out there. So yeah, awesome knives. Shout out to Vanguard. Definitely go and check out their stuff because they do have other stuff besides just this. But this is a damn good looking knife, guys. It's one of those knives where when you see it on the gram, you're like, ooh, I like that. It just is what it is, you know. I think most knife guys would look at this and be like, damn, that's an attractive knife. So there you guys go. Work hard, stay tough.